What up guys, today's the first sunny day in a while in LA. It's been raining the last 2 weeks. So I had to come out and do a pool circuit. But today's workout was upper body focused. And I did bench, I did overhead press, I did bent over rows, and then I did a circuit in the pool. So the first workout was just flat bench. And since my squat rack hasn't come in yet, it's actually pretty hard getting the weight into the position. So shout outs to all the people who do backyard workouts and don't really have a proper bench, but they still get it done anyways. I know what it feels like now. It's pretty tough. So the heaviest I can go up to was 185. And even the times that I misloaded onto myself and I feel the bar on my ribs, it kind of hurt. So I kept it at 185, but I just increased the reps a little bit more. I did 4 sets to 12 and it felt pretty good. But I'm really excited for the squat rack to come later on next week, and I could finally get back to powerlifting instead of just volume lifting. Then I moved on to overhead press, and since I already have a pressing movement on the anterior side of the body, for my shoulders, I did a posterior movement. So the movement was a behind the neck overhead press to kind of focus a little bit more on my upper back, my traps, and my rear delts and side delts. And I did that for also 4 sets of 12. And usually, just in terms of benching first and doing an overhead press second, I just like doing this combination anyways, because I feel like it opens my chest back up. Because after I bench and it gets all pumped, I feel like my shoulders come forward and I start feeling like naturally hunched back. So I just like doing it just almost even as a corrective measure. So that's what I like to do. And then afterwards, since my barbell straps came in, I was able to go a little bit heavier on the bent over rows. And I've been doing 135 for sets of 10 for a while, just during this quarantine. But I was able to do 185 for 4 sets of 10, and that felt really good. So tomorrow, for sure, is gonna be sore. I can't wait to build my bent over rows back up to 225. So when it came to the pool circuit part, I was really excited because I bought this dive brick. And for those of you guys who have played water polo or who have been a lifeguard before, you know what the dive brick is for and the training that it allows. And it makes swimming that much harder. So I wanted to use it in my pool circuits. Because on my off days, I kind of do more of like a 15-20 minute like water training circuit, where it's just more for cardio. This one I wanted to be short, fast, and intense. So I did a bicep curl to a press for the first movement. My second movement was a bench dip. My third movement was a kettlebell swing, but with 2 dumbbells. And then I did 1 minute of treading water with a 10-pound brick. And that was really hard. When you're treading water, it already feels kind of like a sprint. Now holding the brick in the cold water, if you guys have ever tried to train in high elevation or do sprints in high elevation where it feels like the air is just sucked out of your lungs and like your chest can't expand, that's what it feels like the minute you jump in. You jump in, you're like, and now you're just breathing like this. So that's already hard treading water. Now you're treading extra hard with the 10-pound brick. I could only get that done with 3 of the 5 rounds. The other 2 rounds, I just had to do body weight, and it was so much better. So I would do the curl to a press, the bench dip, the kettlebell swing, the 1 minute treading water, and then I would do 1 minute rest, and I repeat that for 5 rounds, and I finished in just about like 18-19 minutes. Give it a try if you have a pool. I like keeping the water cold because I think it gives me a different stimulus and makes it something harder that you have to work after. So that way the pool doesn't feel like a place where I jump in to relax. It feels like a place to jump in and get some work done. And then if I am gonna relax, then I will turn on the heater. But it was like a really good finishing circuit. Felt like I burned hella calories. I was able to train under the sun, and my son is running around me, having a good old time. And it's cool that as I train my ass off, hopefully I'm able to inspire him just through my presence with him, and hopefully later on he likes to train and also dominate humbly. Well, thank you guys for following me along as I continue all these backyard workouts, because I am still trying to get after it, and I hope all of you guys are too. See you guys next time. Peace.